In this video, I'll tell you exactly how you can get the Shadow Sword and show you what it looks like and what its moves are like in the Sailor Peace game on Roblox. Subscribe, like, hype if you want to get this, more Roblox guides and enter giveaways. Watch till the end to understand this guide well. I'll tell you everything about the Shadow Sword in Sailor Peace because this thing is a solid mid-game weapon that covers a ton of area with its moves and hits hard on both mobs and bosses. And on top of that, it's actually required to get the atomic sword later, so you're going to need it either way. The NPC you're looking for is on Dungeon Island, and specifically you want to go up to the roof of the main building on that island. The character is wearing a dark hooded overcoat and holding a long sword, so you'll recognize them pretty easily. Good news is Dungeon Island is a full safe zone, so no players can attack you there, which makes the whole setup process way more chill. Now, before you can grab the sword, you need to collect all the required materials, and there are quite a few of them, so let me break it all down. You need the Shadowborn Race, 1 Atomic Core, 4 Shadow Essence, 8 Void Seed, 20 Umbro Capsule, 10 million money, and 15,000 gems. The Shadowborn Race is a legendary tier race that you get through race rerolls. You're guaranteed to land a legendary race within 125 rerolls, and if luck is on your side you might even hit it within 50, so it varies, but there's always that guaranteed ceiling if you're unlucky. For the actual crafting materials, you have 2 main options, which are farming the Shadow Boss or buying from the dungeon shop. The Shadow Boss only spawns inside the Sid dungeon and shows up after every 4 waves, so you'll be seeing him at wave 5, wave 10, and wave 15 during a full run. Subscribe to this channel if you want to join the giveaway. Check the links in the video description and write what you would like to get from this game. If you'd rather skip the RNG on drops and just buy directly, the Dungeon Merchant sells everything you need for dungeon tokens. Atomic Core costs 65 tokens, Shadow Essence is 25 tokens, Void Seed is 15 tokens, and Umbro Capsule is 5 tokens each. Either way, you need to be running the Sid dungeon regardless, because that's also where you farm money and gems for the other requirements. To actually access the Sid dungeon, you first need to have collected all the dungeon pieces in Sailor Peace, because dungeons are locked until that's done. Once you've got that handled, go to the Dungeon Master NPC on Dungeon Island and summon the portal using 1 dungeon ticket. Up to 4 players can enter together, and once you're in, you vote on the difficulty. Your options are easy, medium, hard, and extreme. Higher difficulty means the Shadow Boss hits harder and has way more health, but it also bumps up the drop rates significantly, so if your damage output is there, it's absolutely worth going higher. Make sure you're optimizing through spec passive, skill tree, and whatever other systems your build uses before attempting extreme. The dungeon itself is 15 waves, and you have 5 minutes to clear each one, including the boss waves. It's a real grind, but running it with a full squad of 4 players makes it go way faster and makes the harder difficulties much more manageable. One more thing worth mentioning is that the last 3 Shadow Mastery quests you need to unlock the weapon's F move also require you to complete the Sid dungeon, so you'll be in there a lot regardless of whether you're buying or farming drops. The full plan is pretty straightforward. Get Shadowborn Race through rerolls. Grind the Sid dungeon to stack up materials either from boss drops or dungeon token purchases. Farm money and gems on the side from the same dungeon runs. And once everything is collected, head to the rooftop NPC on Dungeon Island and grab the sword. It's a grind, but every run is making progress toward multiple goals at once, which keeps it from feeling like a complete slog. And remember, the Shadow Sword is not just a strong mid-game weapon on its own. It's also a stepping stone to the Atomic Sword down the line, so you're building towards something even bigger every time you run that dungeon.